Okay, so here's the deal. Every September feels like Tech-tember. Apple drops new iPhones and everyone else scrambles to get their own announcements in before the hype dies. This was knee-deep in iPhone reviews. Honestly, expecting nothing more than the usual incremental updates. When Meta pulled me back to California for something that actually caught me off guard. Less than a year ago, they were showing me the Orion AR prototype, an insanely ambitious pair of glasses that cost more than a car just to build. It needed a separate computer puck, overheated after an hour, and had no chance of shipping as a real product. It felt like a cool science experiment. Fast forward 10 months, and suddenly Meta hands me a pair of glasses that are not only polished, but have a release date and a price tag that doesn't require selling your house. They're called the Meta Ray-Ban Display. Simple name, sure, but what's inside is way more interesting. The headline difference is that instead of full AR overlays like the Orion, these use a monocular display, only in your right eye, slightly off to the side. It's not immersive like VR, but it's crisp. It's colorful and ridiculously bright. Up to 5,000 nits, so you can actually use it outdoors without squinting. Think of it as a little HUD floating in the corner of your vision that you can switch on or off anytime. And honestly, that's more practical than trying to flood your entire field of view with graphics. The other half of the magic is the neural wristband. This little thing uses surface EMG to read the electrical signals in your arm when you move your fingers. Instead of waving your arms around like a crazy person, you make tiny, discrete gestures. Scroll, tap, twist, select. And here's where it really blew me away. Text input. 10 months ago, text was just a someday demo. Now, it actually works. You can literally draw letters in the air with your hand, and the glasses recognize them with surprising accuracy. I was writing full sentences fast and without embarrassing typos. That's the kind of thing that suddenly makes these glasses feel less like a toy and more like a real piece of productivity hardware. Design-wise, you can tell these are hiding some serious tech inside. At 69 grams, they're heavier than normal glasses, but not unbearable. If you don't normally wear glasses, you'll notice them, but they're not uncomfortable. They come in black or sand, each paired with a matching neural band, and honestly, they look better in person than in photos. And then there's the charging case, which might be one of the smartest design choices here. It doubles as both a carrying case and a portable charger with 4 extra charges built in. When the glasses are out, the case folds down flat, so you're not lugging around a bulky box. It's a small thing, but it makes daily use way more realistic. Now let's talk features, because adding a display completely changes what these glasses can do compared to the earlier Ray-Bans. For one, you're not just talking to an AI blindly, you can actually see the user interface. That means you can navigate apps with gestures only, no voice commands required. You can finally use the built-in camera with confidence because you get a live viewfinder and playback. Messaging and video calls feel futuristic. You see the person you're talking to while they see the world through your POV camera. Navigation is another killer feature. Live maps that rotate with your head, giving you clear turn-by-turn directions without pulling out your phone. And my personal favorite, live captions and translations. The glasses can listen to someone in front of you, throw up subtitles in your display, and even translate foreign languages on the fly. That's not just cool, that's life-changing tech. Of course, it's not all perfect. The glasses cost $800, which is basically flagship smartphone money. That's not cheap, but given how much tech is crammed inside, it's actually lower than I expected. Still, this is Meta we're talking about, and that comes with 2 big caveats. First, privacy. People already side-eye smart glasses with cameras, and adding AI and displays only raises more questions about what data is being collected. Second, the ecosystem is completely locked to Meta's world. Messaging, WhatsApp. Video calls, WhatsApp. Navigation, Meta's own maps, which are fine but nowhere near Google Maps in quality. You can scroll Instagram Reels because of course you can. Meta owns it. At launch, there's no app store, just a Spotify partnership for music. Maybe that expands later, but for now, it's all first party. Here's the part that really surprised me though. The speed of progress. Less than a year ago, this was a $10,000 prototype with major flaws. Today, it's a polished, self-contained product that regular people can actually buy. It's wild. The only thing holding it back is Meta's presentation skills. The keynote showing these off was a mess. Glitchy demos, Wi-Fi problems, awkward pacing. Honestly, if you just watched the event, you'd never guess how good the glasses actually are. But in person, they feel like the future. And that's where this gets interesting. These aren't replacing smartphones yet. They still need to connect to one, and the ecosystem is limited. But the fact that you can now walk around, snap a photo, get live directions, or translate a conversation without taking a phone out of your pocket, that is a glimpse of what is coming. Imagine hiking without pulling out a phone for every picture, or having subtitles appear instantly in a language you don't speak. That's powerful. The social question is tricky, though. Someone checks their phone during a conversation, you notice it, and then move on. But if they're wearing glasses like these, glancing down and to the right every so often, you'll never know. Are they reading your messages, looking at a map, scrolling Instagram? That subtle, constant distraction could change how we interact face to face. It's worth thinking about before this tech becomes mainstream. Bottom line, the Meta Ray-Ban display glasses aren't perfect. They're heavier than normal glasses, limited in app support, and still tied to Meta's ecosystem. But they're the most advanced smart glasses with a display that I've tried so far. The fact that they went from sci-fi prototype to real product in under a year is mind-blowing. This isn't the post-smartphone world yet, but it's a huge step in that direction. And honestly, I can't wait to see what happens when other big players jump into this space. So would you wear these in public, or does the $800 price tag and Meta's privacy baggage make it a hard pass? Let me know in the comments. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown. Subscribe for more deep dives into the tech that's shaping the future. Catch you in the next one. Peace.